Бля. Блять.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Ёптана, блядь.
Я.
Где мне этого упыря ждать-то, блядь? Так, чё? Всё, блядь. Ну чё? Ебану, блядь.
God save you.
I went. But, I suppose not.
Calm now. Don't exaggerate.
One.
Wonderful.
You wouldn't believe it. I won it from him.
Oh, no, you don't. Now the talisman.
Oh.
Oh, well. Luckily, it's a cat's paw, so it has.
A branch from a blessed topping out.
Excellent.
I had to shoot it down.
Watch out for this man. He's a wreck. So, we've got all that sorted out.
Vegetables, fresh vegetables. Look, smell.
Go on.
There's one more thing. It's rather
What thing?
a shroud.
A shroud?
Yeah.
I'm just... And does it...
It needs
Right.
his family.
Look what the
Who was it?
I know only a little, but according to the local.
Fry and garlic that'll keep evil
Goodbye.
spirits at bay.
Look what the, блядь. Блядь. Не обязательно. Чё, не обязательно?
Was something here? I am at your service.
My condolences.
Thank you.
Ох,
I've come to pay my last...
Have you? I've never.
I believe I'm your cousin.
блядь. Вот это я что-то... Сука. Так, блядь. За присутствие заказчика. Блядь.
I knew your father was...
Блять.
I knew it! You lying wretch! Don't see you later.
Вот это, блядь, да, нахуй. Это see you later, блядь. Уже кулаки летят, блядь. Чё отвечать-то как, блядь? Обтяпываю темные делишки, блядь. Тяп-ляп. Вот стоп.
Spirits at bay.
Чё ты?
Ladies
From the
and
yard or
Заткнись
from the
нахуй.
wood.
Glad to
Lean
see-
and fatty pork, chicken
I went-
and
splendid,
we
splendid.
have it all. Come and
The
say
tooth of layman Procopius, which definitely isn't holy.
It isn't. But then again, one day it could be.
Come get them.
I suppose not. But it wasn't easy to get. So if any...
Come now,
Our
don't
Lord's tasty. Good
One
on bread
cup-
and for frying.
Wonderful.
Come and
You wouldn't
get
believe it.
fine people.
Oh,
And
no,
pork
you
crackling
don't.
too. A joy
Now
to
the
taste.
talisman will.
Oh.
Oh,
A branch from a blessed...
excellent.
I had to...
What?
Vegetables.
So,
Vegetables. Look.
What thing?
a shrub.
A shroud?
Yes,
I'm just... And,
his fat.
and who was...
I know only a little, but according to the locals, he was an honorable man. See you later.
Поспрашивай, блядь.
Vegetables, fruit,
Come
apples,
closer.
cucumbers,
Take a look
onions.
at it.
Come get them.
God save.
Who's the man who died? The one who's like...
Oh, that was old Lococta. He was a
And how did he make it?
he was a butcher of some renown in the region.
Was he a local?
Oh no. He came here from Vlashim because of an argument with. We weren't too keen on him at first. His trade took customers away from our old butcher, but we soon realized he was a decent man and we all grew to love him.
It's a sad loss.
His wife, Lucy, passed away a long time ago, poor soul. He was never the same since then, but he's left 2 sons behind, Peter and Mark.
What are his sons like?
Oh, they're sturdy men. Sturdy and straightforward. Mind you, Peter doesn't have any sense of humour that you'd notice. He takes every... Mark's a more open sort, but don't make fun of...
Meat, buns,
Thank you.
beef and chicken.
Take care.
Come closer.
Yeah!
Ну, сейчас ты ее, блядь,
Well, I never.
братишка, и прикинешь, блядь. Здравствуйте.
What? How come you're wearing some?
My condolences.
Thank you.
I've come to pay...
Have you?
I believe I'm your cousin. Unlike yours, my father never left Vlashim. He must have told you where our family comes from.
You never talked about him much. They didn't see eye to eye.
You're right. Bad blood.
So then you know my father also married a woman from Vlashim.
Of course. I've heard only good things about you.
God, it's true. You are.
I certainly am.
Then go ahead. Pay your respects to my father. You're welcome to come to the funeral. And come.
That's very kind, but I'll have to return to Vlashim soon. That's why I came...
See you later.
Ёб твою мать. Чё я творю, блядь? Какая-то кость, блядь. Взял магиот какой, блядь.
Magical elixirs and amulets, miraculous ointments, and remarkable remedies.
And cucumbers that'll cure what ails
I
you.
have the...
Come get
Lord
them.
Almighty, be quiet. You don't want everyone to see it, do you? Take care.
From the yard or from the wood, lean and fatty pork, chicken and beef. We have it all. Come and see.
Yeah!
А говорите, блядь, магии нету.
I have the strap.
Have you now?
Yes, well,
I'm sure. God be with you.
That's where he lives. Let's teach him a lesson.
He's
Oh,
inside. I saw him go
Fuck!
in.
Henry! Delay them! What? How? There's a reward for you in the trunk. I'll see you in the next go.
Break it down.
Комсундуки. В этом что? Толченый рог единорога, блядь. Что здесь больше ничего такого нету. Здрасте. Это толпа?
What are you doing here?
he swindled me too. I came here to throw his potions in his face, but it looks like he hasn't been home for a while. He probably ran away before his trickery could catch up with him.
Bastard. Either way, he'd better not show his face in this town again. Let's go.
Для девчиков.
What was that?
Lost something hereabouts?
Да стой.
God save.
Tanner?
It's better now. I must have eaten.
No, I mean you've complained about some ruffians raising hell behind you.
Aye, true enough. That lot's been a thorn in my side. And
When are they there?
nearly every evening. Every god-forsaken evening.
How many of them are there?
How would I know?
And did they all attack you?
Aye.
And nobody does the thing about
I've been to the bailiff, but he couldn't give a rat's arse. There's no commotion.
That's quite a bailiff you've got.
A scarecrow would keep better order.
With a bit of luck, they might leave on their own.
I can't wait. They've been making such... Good luck then.
You've been having If you want, I'll take care of them.
Well, you look like you could move mountains, but there are several of them, and
Perhaps we'll be able to settle things peacefully.
maybe. They might think...
Perhaps I can reason with them. It doesn't have to come to blows.
Well, break a leg, lad. Or better yet, don't. Good luck then.
What have we here?
Yeah.
Где живет, блядь, охотник?
I'm honored that you should come.
Listen, have you heard about anyone looking to recruit men around here? Or planning some kind of mission? No. Come on. I know how it is with Millers. I've been friends.
So go ask that.
I doubt their ears reach.
Then it seems you're out.
Surely we can come to some.
I don't much care for
So, what do I have to do to get in your good graces, Master Miller?
Well, if I heard from those Miller friends of yours that you can be relied upon, and you're not a complete...
I've got some goods here whose owners might miss them.
All right. Let's see what we can do. See you later.
Какой? Hmm?
Yeah.
Хуй себе.
Yeah.
God be with you.
What do you mean?
The same one. The Virgin Mary.
The Blessed Virgin?
Really? She looks... I always dream that I'm back in Scarlet's again.
I understand.
I'm standing at the foot by the walk, then everything suddenly goes dark. I carry on uphill, I go inside and the darkness surrounds me. But
Who?
the devil, he scowls at me with these... Then everything becomes engulfed in flames and I try to flee from them. I run through the cave, but when I can run no longer, I stop. And the flames catch up with me. Then I wake up, still feeling the heat of the... All I can do is kneel by my bed and pray.
You said something about...
Yes, she's always there with me until it goes dark. She goes...
And you have that same dream every night?
Night after night. It started some time ago.
Have you told him?
No. No one at all, except for...
Right.
I know. But then, when the dream keeps coming back, I think...
You're right.
Exactly. I'm glad... I was thinking, you know, that maybe I should go there, but... So, I was wondering... Since you're able to take care of yourself...
Alright. If it means you'll be... I'll go there, but...
I don't know. Just go there and see if there's any...
Of course. Take care of yourself, and I hope things get...
Thanks, Hen. Take care.
Что там с Матеем-то, блядь? Идем. Та-та-та-та. А Матей? На мне свитер вот этот был. На мне куртка и вот этот свитер был, и все.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Это лошадь, бля.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
This is where they wash the ore. According to what Johanka said, I should go uphill somewhere here. Pond in the middle. Johanka mentioned some stony watercourse. There was a stream here that supplied those ponds. It must be nearby.
Yeah.
Well, this is it. I thought it was supposed to be a big cave. Oh, maybe it's bigger on the inside. Oh, Jesus, something stinks here. Oh, fuck.
Ебать.
A Skalitz Waffenrock. Maybe Sir Radzig sent someone here to check on things. That didn't turn out too well. How Jesus Christ. He was only a boy.
Что?
I can't go any further. The current could sweep me to my death. He looks like he was well healed, judging from what's left of him. Maybe a merchant who took a shortcut this way to avoid paying customs?
Теперь.
Yeah.
Что находится сверху, блядь?
Blood. A lot of it. And it's been here quite a while. Something's very fishy here. It looks like the blood leads to that hut. That's odd. It looks like someone is living here. This is very fishy. All those corpses down below.
Опачки, блядь. Добро.
What in the name of God are you...
I hid here when Scarlet's was raided, and now I'm keeping guard until his lord...
Oh, you belong to the Skalitz garrison?
Yeah. You thought there was no one here and you could come and... Well, you thought wrong, you thieving magpie.
But just a minute. I'm from Skalitz, and I know all the guards.
Then you can't be from Scarlet's, or I'd remember...
Oh? Tell me then, what's the name of the miller's daughter?
Yitka.
It's Teresa, you lying bastard.
All right. I just wanted to hide out here. I figured no one would look for me after what happened. So who sent you here? Yolan of Rocket Sam? On account of me...
Enough. I'm taking you to Sir Radzig to answer for your crimes.
Ha! I'll put you underground like the others. Prepare to be purged. Kurva, you're made of different stuff. At least it'd be a challenge. Hey! Bring it on. Hey! Come here, you fucker, and feel my blade.
Fucker.
Damn. Boha yell! Jesus Christ. I'll slaughter you. Come here, you fucker, and feel my blade. Come.
God have mercy, this is a small fortune. Fine clothing, armor and weapons. Serious loot. And a cumin faceplate helmet. Interesting. It seems this all belonged to those poor wretches down below. Yeah! I was in that cave.
Oh? Tell...
Everything was just... There was a cave, and inside it was hell itself.
And was...
No. There was a pile of dead bodies. Murdered. It wasn't a pretty sight, I can tell you. There was this fearsome warrior. He murdered a lot of people and threw their bodies down the shaft. He went for me too. He fought like a demon, but I overcame him in the end.
Mary, Mother of God, thank you for going there.
I won't forget that in a hurry. Ilma. Anyway, all's well that ends.
I hope so. But...
What, you had a dream just now?
Yes. While you were away, I collapsed and slept like the dead. Brother Nicodemus, and in that dream, the Virgin Mary appeared to me. I think she's trying to give me a message.
Warn us?
Yes. It all makes sense, can't you see? Our Lady was tested, and now she wants...
Привет, привет.
What message are you talking?
I'm not sure exactly what Our Lady wants to tell me, but I think I should tell the people. All of them.
I don't know.
No. Mary, Mother of God, heard my prayers. I prayed every evening that she would heal me. First she tested me, and then, when I passed her now I must do her will. And when I've done all she's asked of me, then...
Well, when you put it like that, I can see some sense. Not that I know much about these things. I had a strange dream too, not so long ago. It was after I was back there again, in the middle of all that slaughter. It was dark everywhere. I had to fight my way through humans who looked like demons of hell. I found my parents.
You see? It must mean some...
I suppose.
I should... Well... Like I said, won't you come with me? I'd feel so much better.
Задержки? Походу все очень плохо, блядь. Если ты мне отвечаешь через 2 минуты. Уже 2-минутная задержка. Может еще что, блядь. Как вот эту задержку убрать на ютубе, я хуй его знает, если честно. На твиче-то у меня сейчас транслируется без задержки.
Thank you, Henry. Come first thing in the morning and we'll go. Or if you want, you can rest here.
Thanks for the offer, but there's something I...
All right. Goodbye.
Блять. Турнир завтра будет, значит. Блять. Так, когда он будет? Завтра. Завтра это... Через, блять, или как-то? Так. Теперь надо дурачков. Одних подстеречь. Хоть правильно скакаю. Это вряд ли идет перебегу. Или перебегу. Не, вряд ли. Теперь я уже в другую сторону, да?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Блять. Да чтоб тебе.
It was before that. He's talking about that scrapper from Rate.
I didn't sit on it.
Блять.
God save you.
Ничего здесь что ли?
What went on with the...
When things got lively, I wasn't here.
I've heard that someone's looking for men willing to do anything.
If I knew you better, I might. Good luck then.
Так, блять. Кулак, пень, как какие-то, блять.
The tanner sent me. He says you've been causing a commotion at night.
Ha! So all his whining finally found it. Let me tell you something first, whelp. I'm the bailiff's man, and we're not doing anything wrong here. Old Lederman's only been whining like that since he lost a bit of silver. Didn't bother him before that.
He told me different.
Ha! Of course he did. Otherwise no one would help him. Go ahead and ask the lads. They'll tell you the same. It's God's honest truth.
I'll take you at your word. But what should I...
The way I see it, you've got two choices. Screw that old liar.
What do you mean,
Well, you may think you're pretty tough, and if you give us all a thrashing, we might think it over. But then again, we're no...
If I break your arm, then you won't be coming here for...
But I'm a fair fellow, so I'll make you an offer. If you enter our tournament and win, which means beating us all...
What are you doing here?
Nothing special. Just a little evening wrestling. It's good for your back.
If I wanted to join...
It's pretty simple. First you have to beat Weed. He's that not too dangerous looking fella there. But some nights, he gets a good rest and he's got God on his side. Then you can try one of those three.
So the last match is with you?
That's right. They say a bout...
I want to fight.
What did I tell you? First beat Weed. Take care.
А, блять, сорняк. Где он? Ты шо, сорняк, блядь?
I'm honored that you should come.
Let's do it.
Let's go. Take care.
Шо, блядь?
God!
Ну,
Ow!
А, блядь. Че я тут устрою мамай здесь, блядь? Тут там кто-то подписался же, типа, или что-то, что это вот? Надеюсь, я его не до смерти. Я его вырубил, блядь. Все? Так, что дальше? Что дальше? Жертв простой. О, сейчас проверим, давай. Проверим сейчас задержку.
What did I tell you? First beat...
Так сорняк вон уже, блядь. Вон он. Ты его унесешь, что ли, оттуда? Нормально? Нормально, нормально. Что он делает? С тобой может теперь пиздить. Ладно, давай сюда.
Because he came by one day, lost his money, and then started on about how we cheated him and ought to give him back his coin. He was a right pest.
He told me that you jumped him when he asked you to stop making a racket behind his house.
Well, that's sort of true. But he didn't start.
Let's fight.
You look pretty good.
We'll see.
See you later.
Так. F3, наверное. Ну-ка посмотрим. Блять.
Ебать!
Ебать, говорит.
Bollocks!
О, вот это левый был, бля. Так. Что там дальше? Простой. Да здесь. Я здесь чего себе, чё?
I've heard that someone's. Let's fight.
That wasn't bad. Take
А это вы еще даже не убрали, блядь. Быстрее уходи, блядь.
You fucking dog.
Лудивый, блядь. На нахуй, прямой, ебать.
Fucking hell.
Давай, давай, блядь. О. Получилось, блядь. Вот этот вообще должен был его сейчас, блядь, убить, нахуй. Что ж ты, блядь, своими ногами тут размахиваешься? Прямой, блядь, джеб, нахуй. Все, еще один. Кто там дальше, блядь? Тебя я отпиздил. Кулака теперь.
I want to fight.
What did I tell you? First beat wheat and those three clowns. Goodbye.
God grant you.
Let's fight.
That wasn't bad. Goodbye.
Сколько раз я их должен отметить? О, блядь. Смертно. Да, братишка, вставай. Так, у тебя что с лицом? Тебя я побил. Тебя я тоже побил. И тебя побил. Теперь ты будешь не драться? Конечно, а чё, не хотят драться, блядь? Не, ну давай я сниму их. Сниму морду, блядь. Эй. И перчатки, да? Вот так вот. Ноги снимать я не буду, потому что башмаков нету. Ох, бля. Все, давай драться. Давай,
You put on quite a show. Can't
не ожидал. Ты сейчас, блядь, и этого не будешь ожидать. У того я классно, конечно, победил, блядь. Тупо уклонился и все, да. Уклонился, левую морду, и тут сразу вырубился, блядь. Че стоим? Кого ждем, блядь? Сучёныш, говорит. Че, сука? Получай, блядь. Получай, ну. Ну. Сосать, блядь. Да что ж ты такой, блядь? Тебе в клинчах нравится драться, что ли? Вот это было, блядь, мощно, ну. Че, отдохну, подожди. Нога. Рука, блядь. Сука, да не твоя. Сейчас увернусь и прямым ему в морду. Смотри, заеду, блядь. Уворачиваемся прямым в морду. Увернулся, блядь. Еще раз попробуем такую же комбинацию. Давай, блядь. Сюда нам. Уворачиваемся прямым в морду. Получилось, блядь. Минус нос, нахуй. А если моя нога? Сейчас будем прямые ему посылать только, блядь. Блядь. Одновременно думаем, что ли? Да сука. Ау. Чё, малой? Кто это? Чё ты? Ой, блядь. Какой крепкий сучёныш.
It'll be all over with you soon.
И все, ебать. Вот ты кулак, нахуй.
Yeah, we remember. Wait a minute. Was that the time you dropped on him and then sat on him?
Получается все, бля.
He's talking about that scrapper from Ratte.
I didn't sit on anyone.
Чёрдер видел, блядь? Зачем мне этот щит нужен, зор дьявола? Прикольно. Как там ваш друган так клемается?
You're an ass. You'd better hope I don't shake you.
All I'm saying is that's the way it looked. You fell on him and then sat on his face.
You too, you bastard. I've already told you what really happened. So
О, все что ли?
what really happened? I knocked him down, and he pulled me down.
That was pretty good.
You were really good. I've got to hand it to you. Most lads don't make it past.
What's that?
There are people here looking for really tough men, and I'd say you fit the bill. So when you walk through town this evening, if there's a light in the church, go in and wait a while. If they like the looks of you, they might...
Thanks. Look here, lads. I hope I won't be seeing you around here again.
All right. We'll go. But if you want to fight again... See you later.
Блять. Тем временем кожевник уже, блядь, дрыхнет, да? Надо врата и двигать. Можно долго идти, блядь. Че, враги какие-то, блядь. Да пошли вы нахер, блядь.
Yeah.
Ой-ой.
Yeah.
Эй, блядь.
The Lord be praised.
I'd like to...
All right. As long as you've got the enrollment stake. Sir Hannisher's...
Of course.
I'll write your name down. And I need to know what weapon you choose.
Longsword.
Good. God be with you.
Long sword.
Who will measure his skills against? Henry of Skalitz, from the company of Sir Radzig Kubla. Let us wish the combatants luck. And this very first bout will afford plenty of entertainment. We will witness a duel with longswords.
Ну, пошла жара, блядь.
Fucking hell! quitting?
Кровоточить.
That's the end of the first round of combat, and the victor is
Yeah.
Henry of Skalitz. And now's the time to choose weapons for the next duel. Prepare to watch a fierce fight with axes and shields.
Fuck!
Oh. Ой, блядь, что-то вот тоже.
Henry of Skalitz. As victor in this round, he shall proceed to the next. Entering the arena now will be Michal of Janovitz, spearman of the Lords of Sternberg. And his adversary will be Henry of Skalitz from the company of Samorityanствуем Kubla. Welcome, our warriors. All is prepared for the first duel. We will witness a duel with longswords.
Fucker!
Бомжи, блядь.
Had enough?
Не понял, да. За что кровопролитие, блядь? Разозлился, что ли, уже?
And the winner of the first bout is Henry of Skalitz. And now's the
Опять
time
барышь
to
ты.
choose weapons for the next duel. Prepare to watch a fierce fight with axes and shields.
Not home. Блять. Ты в клинч хочешь, братан? Ой, бля.
Give up? Bollocks!
Давай еще раз. Нет, не так. Надо, чтоб ты меня, блядь, по-другому ударил. Воу, это что было, блядь? Все что?
In this round, and shall proceed to the next round.
Кого я наладил? Нет. Я просто не знаю, в каком месте ты про плинтус говорил.
Там, где ты сидишь.
Вот сейчас высохнет.
Entering the arena now will be Henry of Skalitz from the company of Sir Radford Kubler, who will measure his skills against Bowman Richard from the garrison of Sir Divish of Hamburg. Welcome, our warriors! All is prepared for the first duel. We will witness a duel with longswords.
Ух ты, блин, хорош.
Curse it! Had enough?
Да, блять. Что происходит?
Giving up already?
Мою лошадь за жопу щупать, блядь. Опять, блядь, щиты пары.
Prepare to watch a fierce fight with axes and shields.
Jesus Christ!
Уже пропускаешь, братан. И еще раз такой же, блядь. Вот такой вот пропускается жестко, блядь.
What's the matter? Lost your balls?
2 раза таких пропустил. И всё, блядь.
Lords and ladies, good men and good wives, you have just witnessed the final duel in today's Ratai tourney, for which we all owe gratitude to Sir Hanush of Laipa. All glory to the victor, Henry of Skalitz, man-at-arms in the company of Sir Radzik Komila. His prize will be given to him by our gracious Sir Hanush.
Как я попал на турнир, блядь?
You did it in the end, Henry. No doubt you're well satisfied.
I certainly am, my lord.
Take care.
Подожди-ка.
Greetings. God be with you.
Рыжик Кальнберский, блядь. Уже вечер. Здорово.
Sir, I know. You're a true warrior, Henry. Really. Even I was amazed at your performance. And here, I have something for you. I had it made just for you. It's very kind of you, sir.
Ебать.
Yeah.
Good day.
I've come for my winning.
All right. There'll be another tourney in a week or so.
We'll see. About betting.
I'm glad. A nice little...
Goodbye. I'm sorry I didn't come.
Well, that's nice. We had an agreement. For God's... I waited for you.
I'm really sorry.
Sorry isn't enough, Henry. You know what? I'll go there.
Yes.
Good. You'll pick me up in the morning at the infirmary.
Right.
Take care.
You have to have a light. It's the law.
Идешь в салон МТС, покупаешь Samsung Galaxy, получаешь кэшбэк до 15 000 рублей и на следующий день тратишь их на подарки. Подробности на shop.mts.ru, АО РТК, ОГРН 102 77 391 65 662.
God be with you.
Morning.
Thanks for coming. Well,
Do you really think it's a good idea?
I'm not entirely.
If you think so.
Take care.
How's life here in Sasau?
Much the same as in Scarlet's. That is, before everything. It's quieter now. Most of the work has been done, and everyone is waiting to see what the harvest will be like. Then everyone will be on their feet from dawn to dusk.
I pray it'll be a good harvest, so we have supplies for winter and enough to seed in spring.
God's truth. A couple of bad harvests and we'd be in danger of famine. Well, let's hope it will be good. Every grain counts. Especially now, with all sorts of bandits roaming the country, and a great army, too.
I hope Sir Radzig and Sir Hanush get it all sorted out before the harvest.
If those marauders carry on, they'll plunder the whole province. And then where will we be?
Well, the best thing would be to hide the supplies. Bury them underground, so the bandits don't find them.
But what if they threaten the villagers? Most people would be happier to give up their supplies than have their farms burnt down or their livestock herded off.
Livestock can be hidden in the woods. Pa told me about it once.
Maybe. But you can't hide a farmhouse. Or whole families. What if they take your children and threaten to cripple them? Or the farmers? You can't do much work in the fields with your arms broken. And in the winter it's even worse. They might as well dig your grave.
Sir Radzig would never allow that to happen, though. He'd come with his garrison. And those bastards who harassed his subjects would soon be hanging from the nearest tree.
I'd be happier, though, if they all moved on and left us in peace.
What if they don't move on, though? Then the only answer is cold steel.
You men and your endless fighting.
How are things with the infirmary? Did they give you a bit more coin, at least?
Unfortunately not. They said there'll be no more until St. Havel's Day.
So that's still a long way off.
I know. On St. Havel's Day, the payments come from the surrounding villages and the outlying farms. Some of them are supposed to pay in chickens, eggs, or other things, but a lot pay in groschen. Then they might give us more. Since we're going to the market square, I could buy some meat at the butcher's.
You buy that often? I thought you said you had to save every groschen you can.
That's true, but you wouldn't believe the things those monks think up.
How's that?
You know they're forbidden to eat red meat. It's a sin. Saint Benedict forbade it.
I didn't know that.
Neither did I until recently. But that's not all. The thing is, they have an exception to the rule. They can eat red meat if they're sick, so they recover faster. Then, it's not a sin. So some of them are always coming along with all sorts of ailments. So they can lie around in the infirmary and eat meat. Of course, the monks have precedence, so I have to go to the butcher's. And then, there's not enough money for other things.
Well, you learn something new every day.
I've even heard tell that there was a monk who tried to keep pigs in a pond at one time.
Why on earth would he do that?
To prove they're water creatures. The monks are allowed to eat water creatures, you see. Not only fish, but even beavers and the like.
That's good. I'd never come up with something like that. And how did it end up?
I don't know. Maybe they drowned.
That's good, though. I must remember that one.
Godspeed, husband. Take care. And come home soon. I'll pray for your safe return, as always.
Thanks, Guta.
Tell me.
Not to worry, I'll be fine.
Being in the service of Sir Radzig.
Well, it's a wonder he took me on at all after I lost his sword in Scalise. But it's great. For someone like me. I lost everything, and he gave me a second chance. And even a new home of sorts, if you know what I mean.
I understand.
Look out.
I'm glad you found your feet with Sir Radzig. That you found your place in the world again, and that...
Yeah. Don't worry. You'll surely find your place too, eventually.
I hope so.
Listen, when she visits you, the Virgin Mary, what does she look like?
Like I said, like that picture above the altar. She just appears in a kind of golden glow, in a blue cloak.
And then?
Then she beckons to me, and things start to appear. Pictures of all kinds. They look like the paintings in church, but moving, glowing with fire and lots of colours and this golden light.
My, it's really something. How is Matthias doing?
No change. He's lying in a fever and nothing helps. I'm really afraid for him.
He'll get better. Don't you worry. He's a tough little bugger. No fever is going to beat him.
I hope you're right. Actually, it does look like his fever is dropping a bit. But maybe that's just wishful thinking.
Johanker, what are you actually going to do when we get to the market square?
Actually, I haven't thought about it much. I have to pass on the message from Our Lady to the people. So I'll stand somewhere and tell them what I saw in my dream. Like the itinerant preachers who are always wandering around the land.
I see. And have you ever done anything like that?
No, I haven't. But it can't be all that hard, can it?
I couldn't say. But I'm sure you can do it.
Our Lady will guide. Henry, I'm a bit worried. I've no idea what to say. They'll all laugh at me.
Have no fear. You can do it. If you didn't have...
I suppose...
Think of Matthias.
Yes. If I don't let her down...
That's the spirit. Enough beating around the bush.
All right. God be with you. Virgin Mary. The Virgin Mary came to me in a dream, and she showed me things I've never seen before.
Стыдно, блядь. Стыдно, блядь.
A great city. A great and beautiful city it was. Great and beautiful. With many spires. Tall spires. Golden in the sunlight. And around the city was a mighty wall. All this she showed to me.
Ничего.
But then the city was suddenly engulfed in flames. The earth began to shake and the gate burst open. Holes opened up in the ground and from them beasts of hell leapt forth. They broke down the walls and stormed the city through the broken gate. And the beasts hunted down all the sinners. They sank their fangs into their burning flesh and tore them to pieces mercilessly. And the sinners screamed and tried to flee them, but it was in vain. But then, Our Lady appeared. Mary, the Holy Mother of God. She covered the whole city in her cloak, smothered the flames, and drove out the beasts. The penitent sinners came out of the city, knelt before the Virgin in prayer, and thanked her for their salvation. That is the vision that came to me. And I believe this message was not meant for me alone. It was a warning to us all. We are those sinners, and we must once again build those mighty walls. Not from stone or wood, but from virtue.
Сейчас бы, бля, все прогрузились
and love
еще,
for
бля.
our neighbor.
Вообще какие-то, блядь,
And
как будто на
whoever
них тонну,
has
блядь.
sinned and acted
Шпаклевки.
unrighteously must repent and change their ways.
Все? Толстушка.
That lass
Isn't
doesn't
she
hold
that
back.
lass who works
But
for
there's
Brother
truth in what she
Nicodemus?
says, no
The
doubt.
girl was right.
I don't know.
She spoke well.
I didn't understand.
I'd like to see those
Deny
things.
it. Lass has a way with words, all right.
Who are pillaging the country.
Ну,
Just like
да.
she said.
Fellas were gaping at her.
What a
Так, надо с тобой поговорить, кстати.
God save.
To lead us onto the right path. God bless her.
They told me a different tale. Said you went there to fight of your own free.
I did go there at first, but they cheated. And when I caught them cheating, they beat me.
If you want,
well,
perhaps we'll be able to sell.
Maybe. Well, see you later.
Блять. Да я же...
I've taken care.
God bless you, lad.
If anything else grieves you, just say the word.
See you later.
Так, теперь, блядь, где это?
I'm sorry to hear that, but I don't know how I could help.
I want him to stop, but he won't listen to me. I'm at a loss what to do. I thought maybe if you were to go and have a word with him.
Oh, all right. I'll come and see you when I have some time to spare.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
Все?
Good health to you,
Сделали?
Henry.
Со мной теперь.
My word, Johanka. That speech of yours on the...
Let's talk about it later. Right now, Guta, the
Чё там?
No, I didn't.
She said she's having some trouble with her husband, Ambrose. She heard me speaking on the square and she thought maybe...
So give her some advice.
But I don't know what to tell her.
Oh, that's what you wanted, isn't it? And now you can't let people down when they come to you. We?
Be quiet and think.
Jesus, you're really full of holy fire.
Stop blaspheming and start thinking how we can get Ambrose to give up his dice playing.
Supposing Ambrose were to lose enough to make him regret it. Mal was used to scold me by saying, one day you'll go too far and then you'll be sorry.
That's it, Henry. Ambrose has to realize for himself how he's harming others, and most of all his wife. But I can't go anywhere. Never mind playing dice in tavern.
Oh, I don't know.
Блять.
Henry, please do it for me.
True enough.
Thank you, Henry. Go and see. God be with
Ну что за блин?
God preserve you.
Johanka.
She did, but she...
Well, she's up to her ears in work. And besides, we figured your husband...
What now?
Well, Johanka thought it would help if Ambrose saw how playing...
I've been telling him off about it for years to no avail.
You won't get anywhere telling him off. Ambrose has... If he lost everything he has to me, that would teach him a lesson.
Oh, God, no. I want him to stop playing, not to lose the roof over our heads.
No.
Do you swear?
I swear I'll give back every last groschen, as the Virgin...
Very well, then.
Do you think he'll want to...
Well, he promised not long ago he'd quit. Better help it. And if he's feeling lucky, he'll lose his head entirely.
All right. Where can I find...
He's not here now. He's getting ready for a trip. No doubt you'll find him at the... you'd better hurry if you want to catch him. He said he wants to leave... Good luck, then.
Yeah.
Короче, можно. Ты, блядь.
Well, well, Goodman Ambro.
Yes.
I heard you were about to leave.
Hi. Sir Sebastian von Berg ordered new. I have to go and buy some fine linen. I'm taking 600 groschen to pay for it all. I'll make him.
Ah, I see. Oh, Sir Seb.
True indeed. I'll be on my way just as soon as the horse is shod and the wagon.
Good day.
Let's have a drink together to pass the time.
That's kind of you, lad.
Pour me
Good luck then. Good health.
May it serve you.
You look like a fellow who's been around. Tell me, what's going on in the countryside? Are the roads safe?
Oh, it's safer in the province now. There was a pack of enemy cutthroats holed up in Pribyslavik, but we attacked them and smashed them to pieces. So yes.
My word. And who...
Sir Radzig Kobyla. Let's drink to Sir Radzig.
Yes, to the bold...
And to his loyal servant, the bold Henry...
Aye, we'll drink to you too.
Did you hear what happened?
No.
Some bandits attacked the locals.
God have mercy. It seems that's the lot of decent folk on this earth. Some fucker thinks he can take what...
Ah, but the villagers weren't such an easy mark. They stood up to...
Good on them.
But it didn't end with that. Some pestilence...
God have mercy.
It turned out it wasn't the plague, though. Those murdering bastards...
The low-down whoresons. They ought to...
Let's drink to those brave souls in Merhoyed. They stood up to a pack of cutthroats and captured one.
Glory to them!
Not even the pestilence could break them. With the help of Brother Nicodemus, they recovered. Aye, and may trouble pass them by now and leave...
Aye!
I think I overdid it a bit. Well, how about a little game before you set off?
I wouldn't mind, but I won't play here. The wife would find out about it. I'll wait till I get to Kuttenberg.
Ah, that's... I'll tell you something else. So...
That's right.
That's nice.
That's great, lad. Grand it is. Kuttenberg is a big town, and it's packed with people. When there's a fair, but the city elders are troubled now. Sigismund and his army are...
May you arrive there safe and sound, Ambra.
May it pass quickly? Ah, said enough.
But there was a band of brigands on the rampage in the province. They attacked the stud farm at Neuhof.
So it's true then? I heard some talk about it, but I thought it was exaggerated.
dreadful sight it was.
May he rest.
Well, how about...
No, lad, I promised my wife I wouldn't play. And sitting here sipping only makes me sad.
Никак, блять, походу.
I'll have a beer. I'm at your service. That's kind. God be with you. Good health.
May it serve you.
You look like a fellow who's been around. Tell me, what's going on in the countryside? Are the roads safe?
Oh, but we...
Might work.
Saradze Kobala. Let's drink to...
Yes!
And to his loyal servant...
Aye.
Did you hear?
No.
Some bandit...
God have...
Ah. But it...
God have...
It turned out...
The luck...
Let's...
Glory!
Not even the...
Glory!
Aye.
Ah!
Glory, glory, бля.
Sigismund.
I heard, lad.
I lost my family that day. They killed my mother and father.
Let's drink to their memory then.
To Ma.
And your good father.
To Pa. So.
That's right.
That's nice. I've never been there.
That's great, lad. Grand, and it's packed with people. There's a city of...
The devil take that damn Sigismund. He's done damage enough here already.
My word, lad. What's got into you?
I'm from Scallis. Oh. Awful hardly describes it. I tell you about...
Let's...
But there was a bad...
So it's truth.
Not to worry. For it's...
That's good news indeed.
It was no easy matter, I can tell you. They were cleverly holed up. Now, I asked myself, Amro...
In the tavern? Well...
No, in the tavern.
Why here? Because I would... Something like that. And what?
But why did I do it? Was there a reason?
The difference is this. Did you come here if you...
No, I always have this really weird feeling. Like the whole world is...
I used to have the same feeling.
Oh, but it makes me feel all uneasy and jittery, like there's some jittery thing.
I know what'll help you, lad. There's nothing to it.
Alright, buy drink, because...
Sure.
Right, and
not too much.
А так мы, блядь, и не поиграли вообще, да.
Эй!
Я пью, блядь. Так. Забрать у Алроши деньги.
3 sixes. 3 sixes. 3 sixes.
Ечето. Какой-то ключ, блядь. Еще ключ, блядь. Что такое-то? Двери сами закрываются, блядь. И ты, блядь, кто рыбел, нахуй? Угу. Куся. Дай сюда. Дай сюда. Пойдем. Идем. Ты чё, малыш? Вот я говорю. Да, прыгай.
You'll have to prize these dice from my cold dead hand.
Сколько еще ждать-то, блядь? Жирный. О, блядь. Братишка.
Ambrose, you hound.
Me? Nothing.
What? You don't remember? You got as drunk as a lord. No one had the nerve to tackle you, so you insisted I had to give, but you lost. And then you got really worked up and wanted to save your reputation.
Damn. I don't remember.
Oh, you did a few times.
Oh, fuck. Everything.
Everything. The whole 600 groschen you had for buying cloth in...
Christ in heaven. Oh, God.
Actually, it wasn't by... It was the Virgin Mary who...
What are you talking about?
No, I mean it. My friend Johanka has been about amending their ways and repenting for their sins. Like playing games of hazard, for example. You see how easily you were tempted into wagering everything you had on dice? You're bringing misfortune.
Yeah, you're right.
Repent and do penance for your sins. Ask God for forgiveness and swear by the...
You're right. My passion for
And give me those dice, so they don't tempt you to play again. I'll throw them down a...
But those aren't just any old dice that you can get anywhere.
Ambrose.
I don't play with them much. I keep them... Oh, listen, Henry. The money you want from me, do you think... I've learned my lesson, I swear. But now I have to go and buy that...
You've seen the error of your ways. That's all I wanted. I never intended to take your money.
Thank you, Henry. You're... God be with you.
You won't be hurting anyone anymore, as long as you stay there.
I'm hungry. I'd like a bite to eat.
Yeah.
Там еще один сон, блядь. Ёб твою мать.
For the love of God!
How is Matthias doing?
I think he's getting better. Sometimes we eat. I just hope he doesn't
Nah, he'll pull out of it. I went to see the tailor.
Oh.
I think it turned out well. Ambrose admitted he was overdoing it with the dice playing.
That's great news, Henry. I think this is...
How are things going?
You wouldn't believe what happened. One of the
Oh?
She said she wanted to find a different job. She said she decided to change her life after listening to me.
See what you're capable of? Our Lady didn't pick you for nothing. I think you're really great, Johan.
That's very sweet of you, Henry. If only there were more like...
How do you mean?
I mean, more people who want to find a... If only we could help them to do...
I might know of someone. There's this prostitute in Lidet.
And how do you know her?
I happened across her by chance when I was tracking the Neuhof raiders. Don't look at me like that. She was mixed up with one of them and I had to question her. I wouldn't...
That sounds... promising.
Hmm.
I'm not sure. But to give up what she's doing and find... If she works at the baths, she'll surely...
What basic thing?
No! She'd know about healing wounds, health-giving decoctions, bloodlet...
Well, if you think so, I can go there and...
Henry, please try and convince her. I can take care.
Ступай впредь, не греши, блядь. Опа. Толстяк залетел. Толстяк залетел, говорю. Толстяк залетел. Ай, блядь. Кот, блядь. Кот, ты такой кот, на.
Да.
Здесь пожать, блядь, короче, нет, что ли, ничего? В смысле сложно, блядь. Чё, блядь? Вы здесь не готовите? Ой.
Jesus Christ, your clothes! Good luck.
Чё тут у меня?
Да.
Cabbage!
Что я здесь должен найти? А, блять. Петр.
Who are you? What the hell was that?
Чё ты?
Good afternoon.
Is
What do you want a Della for? Ain't my tits big enough for you?
yes, plenty big.
How should I know? Go and ask Madame. Good luck then.
Мамки, блядь.
What are you looking for? You'd better not disturb anyone here. I've got an important guest.
Christ!
Aye, it's a bit
unpleasant.
The gentleman is a little on the rough side, but he pays well.
I want to talk.
You can't now.
She could be killed. And you think the bailiff wouldn't hold you responsible, sitting here and doing nothing to stop it?
You really think she could be?
You beast! You fucking...
Блядь.
Are you yanking my pizzle? I said get out.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm here.
For Adela? But I paid for that whore.
I'm sure we can... Now fuck off, you piece of shit.
Come and try it, you piece of...
Ты кто такой, блядь?
Yeah! Is that... Shit! Ow! Ah! Damn!
Why did you have to get mixed up in it?
Шо, блядь?
What a mess! Couldn't you just have talked to him? I should never have let you in. I don't need any trouble. Couldn't you have gone and sorted it out somewhere else with him?
What in God's name have you done?
Да что вам, блядь, не нравится?
Oh my God! Hudson will kill me! If Marouche does...
Everything will be all...
All right! You said that about him and he ended up...
Блядь.
May the Lord watch over you.
Что не так, ёбаный в рот, блядь? Чё мне сейчас, куда, блядь? А, все так же, ну ладно. Ах. Крестьяне, блять. Ну и что тут сейчас? Чем мне тут говорить-то, блядь? Тем более, что это за чел, блядь, такой, нахуй? Что тут? Солнце. В силе мы починим мул. В бою мы вот это остается. Карманы кражи это. Отход. Вот. Теперь этих нету баб. Почему это, блядь? Наружу, блядь. То есть она, блядь, там типа...
It's a bit unpleasant. The gentleman is a little on the rough side, but he pays well.
I want to talk to him.
You can't now.
Так, блядь.
She could be killed. And do you think the bailiff wouldn't hold you responsible, sitting here and doing nothing to stop?
You really think she could be?
Heartless beast! Get your hands off me!
That's how you want it, eh?
Ow!
That's for your cheek. Now stop your damn carry-on. You want another? Do you? What the fuck are you doing here?
Иди сюда, на.
What's up? Do you need some help?
Да, нужна.
What the?
Хен с
Are
ним,
you
блядь.
yanking my pizzle? I said get out.
Я пойду.
I'm not going anywhere.
For Adela? But I paid for that.
I don't care.
You're really looking for a punch in the snout.
Так,
You
блядь.
any idea the shit I can...
The bailiff doesn't care about some whore.
Maybe, maybe not. He might care about your sodomy, though.
Fucking hell. What do you...
Get out!
What have you
Fuck.
done?
I don't need this shit.
Давай,
You
блядь.
haven't heard the last of this,
Не
fucker.
подрались,
I'll
и
cut your
так себе
fucking
было.
throat for that.
Пошел ты, блядь. Нихуя себе он, блядь, дропа. Все? И дверь закрыла, блядь.
What in God's name?
Чё тебе не нравится, блядь?
Oh my God! Headson will kill me! If Maru...
Everything will be...
All right. And he ended up...
Сейчас, походу, я и ебал буду, блядь.
Leave this place.
What?
You don't have to live in this rat hole anymore.
Who gave you that?
Johanka,
What Johanka are you t...
don't take the Lord's name in vain.
Since when did you get so devout?
It was
Well,
Johanka's doing.
Oh,
She's from Scallis, like me.
they all claim...
But she really...
How could you...
Because
What?
The Blessed Virgin started...
Visit?
Well, that's how Johanka put it.
But why would the...
It was only on account of her that the wounded from Skalitz got to Sasau.
Репутация
I
зарабатывает.
heard they took them in at the...
Aye. But they didn't exact... Johanka had to take care of them on her own. Look, when I came to see her the first, she could have just gone.
But... What?
It was Johanka who... She had vision. And according to these visitations, she...
And you believe?
Ну, получается, верю, блядь.
Well, why don't you try...
How? Like I should just drop everything here, pack.
Why not?
It's madness, starting all over.
And why did you become...
A prostitute.
Yeah.
If you're
Prostitute.
expecting to hear some touching tale about a poor girl, I didn't want a husband, and I...
So just for a month?
What do you think I do it for?
Well, yes. Money isn't everything.
Is that right? So you've never been with a
Блять.
barmaid?
Well, yes. But that was...
Oh. They all have some excuse.
You can just find yourself a...
Why?
Ой, блядь, ты живешь в грехе, блядь.
What about when you get older? The men...
That's true.
Ну так-то, блядь. Чё это? Вот
You
тоже,
can't go
блядь.
on like this forever.
What do you know about...
I've seen plenty, believe me. Maybe too much.
Oh. I try...
Maybe you should. The apothecary and Rat-Eye could tell you a lot of...
I'm not sure.
Have you ever thought...
Like what?
Так.
Well, wouldn't you like to help the sick?
That's a lot of work, is it?
Yes.
I suppose. I'm...
Ну, блядь. Про грех или изгой, блядь? Ну, грех, ну, хочет она ебаться и хочет, ну, блядь, ну. Хотя в то время, блядь, это же как грех, блядь, типа там. Ладно. Блядь!
So?
And can you live with...
What do you mean?
Are you able...
I have my
Good for you.
Well,
Haven't you ever...
I don't know. That's true. You know...
So you're...
Всё, давай, блядь.
How?
Wouldn't you like to help in the infirmary? That's our
Блядь, как же он заебал ломаться.
You're a bath maid who knows something about healing.
But...
There, of course. It's modest.
I'm not used to much.
See then?
All right.
Да, давай.
Go right now.
All right. I'll just say, Mother of God. I'm all in a flutter.
You're doing the right thing.
God be with you.
О, я думал, придется, блядь, так... Чё там сейчас, нападут на нас, блядь? Мы даже до этого не дошли, блядь, до Сазавы. О, блядь, ну что вам надо?
Done with you yet. I'll hang you up by the balls from the nearest tree, and then I'll get what I...
Подожди тогда, блядь. Жало 1.8, станы 1.4. О, бля, ну что же, блядь.
I'll slay you for that. Miss.
Is that the best you can do?
Режь его, блядь. Ковыряй нахуй. Драться не умеет, блядь. Да, сука.
Yeah. Is that all you...
Да хорош, блядь. Ваш трое, блядь.
Call that.
Тебя посадим. Так.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
Тебя сейчас напуляем. Да сука. Не надо с тебя таргет снять, блядь. Каким-то образом, нахуй. Так. А где еще? Сука. Давай, я тебя сейчас, блядь, я тебя убью, нахуй. Ты меня заебал, блядь. Своим вот этим ёбаным молотком, блядь. Давай, блядь.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
Ой, блядь. Сейчас истечешь кровью, дубина, блядь. Сука, всю одежду, наверное. На. Тебя добью, блядь, мне вообще нахуй плевать, блядь. Тебя, сука, добью, блядь, гандона. Это тоже помню, блядь. Чё у него тут? Да. Толченый рог единорог. Нахуй. Толченый рог единорог, блядь. Ну чё, блядь? В сказки веришь, что ли? Сука, дебил. Так, а ты чё у нас тут? Моё, блядь. Одна качественная стрельба. Что еще я могу продать задорого? У тебя что здесь, блядь? Это лохи, блядь. Отринь страх, понятно? Так, ну... Чиним. Так, я могу почитать. Ничего не могу прочитать, блядь. Что за письмо? Какие-то страницы, блядь. Так, снаряжение нет. Вот, броник. Чиним. Что тут еще, блядь? Это уже не починить. В охуенном, блядь. Спасаешь вас, баб, блядь.
Yes, I'm fine. It's you they were after. And are you all right?
Да, нормально.
Just a scratch or two.
Good. The sooner we go, the better.
Let's go then.
Пойдем. Ой, блядь, а что ж так толку-то? О.
Give it a while and you'll be happy here.
А, походу, нихуя не начнется.
Henry.
Ну, ебучку не
I'm
конечно.
starting to have a good feeling about this. Maybe I'll really find happiness here.
I'm sure you will. Johanka will take care of you.
Вон она, кстати, прошла только
Very
что.
good at that.
You know, you're the first one to do something for me. Without, unless, if you wanted.
Не.
For one last time.
Не.
Together.
Старых добрых.
You don't have to thank me, and you certainly don't have to offer your.
Oh.
Не, да. У меня там есть это. Как это там? Я уже забыл, блядь. Бабсу.
God be with you, Henry.
Так.
My
Давай.
word, Johanka.
So,
Прекрасно.
I'm at a loss for words. It sounded plain. I heaved a sigh. It was the best.
oh, thank you, Hen. What about
Слова
other people?
полились, блядь, как га. Чё? Ну ладно.
I'd say they liked.
Oh, and do you think it made sense?
Как божий гнев. День. Наверное,
It was a warning about our sinfulness.
Yes. Thank you, Henry.
So am I.
Так, теперь, блядь. На.
I went to Ledetsko.
And?
You were right. Turned out I persuaded her to leave her. She's here for you.
That's great.
I promised her you take care of her, and I brought her here. She'll help you take.
You did a great job, Hen. Of course I'll take care of her.
And how are things going?
Much the same as always. But, Matthias, there's these...
Troublemakers?
Да, сука, ну
while you
какие
were
ж
gone,
смутьяны,
some
блядь.
thugs came here and kicked around the gifts that people brought. Then they vanished.
Oh?
I didn't see them at it, but there's some fellas hanging, and whenever I go into town, they
Take liberties how?
No, they just make all sorts of offense, and when someone comes to see me, they make trouble for them. Maybe...
What about the guard?
They didn't catch them in the act, so they can't do anything about
I see. Shouldn't the custodian deal with that?
Well, it is. I'd rather sort it out.
Fair enough.
Take care.
Какие, блядь, еще головорезы. Где моя лошадь там? Что у меня там по сну и еде? Сытость 57, надо пожрать. А вон, котелок стоит. Где эти, блядь, вот эти вот? Здорово, ребятишки, ну.
Johanka's a shameless wretch and a sinner. She's lost her mind and doesn't know what she's saying.
Чё, крикун, бля?
God be with you.
Don't play game.
Begging your pardon.
Who sent you here?
Sent us? No one.
You know what? Get the hell out of here.
We'd love to oblige, but...
Ну чё, суки, блядь?
Enough of your nonsense. Clear off. And if I catch...
Good sir, surely you wouldn't pillory simple fellas like us just for wanting to earn a groschen. We'll be on our way and...
Get going.
Die.
Все, что ли, блядь? Съебались, нахуй. Ты, блядь, ты... Все крикуны, нахуй.
Yeah. Yeah.
Где еще один ваш? Починиться, блядь. Что ж такое-то, блядь? Ох, мать. Так, ты что делаешь? Мне кто нужен, блядь? Броник, портной и вот этот вот кузнец, всякие, блядь, оружейники. Так, нормальный кузнец вот здесь вот. Стой, блядь. Так, братишка. Да, надо. Все ремонтирую, блядь. Вот это не надо только. И это не надо. Один К, нахуй. Так, шибы. Чего тут, Микеш? Чё? Ничего, блядь, нету. А что можно еще починить-то? Так, доспех, здоровье. Саксонский гамбес надо пошить. Ты вообще отдать, ты тоже на лошадь надо скинуть. Шпор рыцаря на лошадь. Портной. В другой стороне вообще, по-моему. Да, в конце вот здесь, блядь. Что ты не прыгаешь-то, блядь? А у тебя же твой муж уехал к этой, блядь.
Well,
we sat down and talked, and it...
Did you? Mother.
Да, ладно.
Look here, I'll tell you what happened.
All right.
Ambrose got really drunk. I took his money, and in the morning, he took it really hard, and he
Uh-huh. Well, and what about the money?
Yeah, I gave it back to him.
That's wonderful.
Все, да, теперь. Блядь, а почему? Мне починиться надо, блядь. Где твой муж, нахуй? Когда он, блядь, приедет? Хотя... Если...
What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Ебать!
Look out!
Вот это да, блядь. Мне такое не надо, блядь. Зачем я зажал это?
Этой зимой Милка превращается
Алкоголь полезная вещь, блядь.
шоколад Милка. Выигрывайте призы и шанс отправиться на горнолыжный курорт Роза Хутор.
Уважаемый корчме. Так. Все, я тебя здесь оставил. С тобой надо. Да стой ты, блядь.
the love of...
My
So,
flame. I heaved it. It was the best.
what a... and do you... Thank you.
So am I.
Так.
I went to Ledet.
And?
You were right. I was here for.
That's...
I...
Да, сейчас тут
But
эти
there's-
же, блядь, будут.
And what me?
A word.
Oh no.
All right. I'll do what I can.
God be with you.
Ой, там... Она же переоделась? Монашку, блядь. Так, ну и снова вы, блядь. Сейчас я вас нахуй. Так, хватит притворяться. Кто сюда прислал? Забудь. Давай. Вот это. Все, съебались. Хорош молиться, блядь.
I dealt with her.
Thanks. You didn't.
А чё она? Чё она сказала? Ты правда чё? О.
He knows nothing about it. You don't think I need that?
Good. I wouldn't want him to think.
Oh?
Listen. There's some merchant staying at the Wagoner's Inn who's been. Would you go with me to? I know those thugs are gone, and it should be safe now.
Of course I'll go.
Она мне не пара, нахуя я с ним, блядь, вообще мотаюсь, ебаный рот. Бонум коммунне. Какая-то, блядь, верующая хуйня сейчас начнется. Чтобы еще побыстрее запускалось бы.
Havel of Colin.
О.
I believe you were asking for me?
Thank you for coming, Johanka.
Какой?
I hope you're not offended by this meeting place. I apologize, but I feel a little confused in your presence.
Не бойтесь, что
It's
его
your
порезали,
preaching.
побили.
In truth, I don't know whether I'm speaking to you or the Virgin Mary.
Quite the Madonna is our Johanka.
And a blue cloak and a halo? No, no. I believe the Blessed Virgin speaks through me, just like Henry's miraculous wit speaks through him. What is it you wanted to see me about, Pavel?
Divine Providence led me back to Sasau after many years, and by the same grace I heard the word, and my eyes were...
Just as the Blessed Virgin wanted.
I've encountered many things in my life, but I never... And you're right. It came to me that it was... And I decided to do some deed for...
You speak very eloquently, Pavel, though a bit
I notice you have an arm desk.
Henry is my protector, helper, and good friend. Because not everyone in Sasau hears the words of the...
This may be yet another ray of divine providence. You see, I'm looking for someone with an adventurous but honest soul. Someone who would find some wealth that I lost and donate it all.
Aha. Henry.
Is
Ну
that
ты
so?
ёбнулся.
You won't find a more adventurous...
You speak boldly. That, Johanka, I'd like to thank you kindly for your visit. I don't...
If you feel we've said all that needs to be said...
So,
Johanka is an exceptional person.
it's a...
If we were only 1/10 as humble...
Anyway, what is it?
It's like this. In the last year of Emperor Charles's reign, I came here to Sasau to close, but it didn't turn out entirely as planned. And I was obliged. Who would even imagine that in the ruins of an old settlement, I tried to go and recover it myself, and I can be glad that I didn't.
Yes, you look like...
The truth is even more absurd. I simply lost. No doubt another divine sign that I ought to leave the search to someone such as.
Your guardian angel must have had his work cut out. Where is this trip? I could get the dog to sniff it out.
I'll describe the way that
Разнюхать ничего не
you can
может.
enter the woods between the quarry and the marshland. You can see the spot from here. there's a small stream that flows into the river. Following it upstream seems simple enough, but actually it took me a long time getting up that slope. As I already said, I tripped and rolled quite a way down, after which I considered, as if that weren't enough, I lost my hat there.
Well, maybe it'll still be there. Unless it's been devoured by some boar with good tasting.
Who knows? If you should find it, you're welcome to have it. As you can... Anyway, at the point where I fell, there's a forest track that joins the stream. If you follow it closely, and you'll need to keep your eyes peeled, you'll come upon the ruins of a settlement.
Like quarry, stream, path, ruins.
Actually, I'd rather you made the donation for me. I'm in no shape for running around now. Just come back when you've... Meanwhile, I'll give some thought to who we shall donate the money to.
How could I refuse a pleasant stroll in the countryside?
You are indeed an adventurer. As I recall, I hid there not only a large amount of groschen, but also nothing valuable, just a dagger which will be rusty by now. Please bring that to me too. Good luck, Henry.
Can you tell?
In the woods, but I can't say quite precisely. It's been a long time, and my own attempts at recovering it. Most of the way you have to go uphill along the stream that flows into the river. After a while, you come upon a forest trail that joins with the stream. You're young and agile.
Maybe I could go there on horse?
It's not ideal terrain for horse riding. But anyway, from there you should follow the trail deeper into the woods. I doubt much has changed. When you reach a small ruined settlement, you're at the right place. The treasure is hidden in one of the ruined houses. I can't remember which.
Couldn't you just donate some other money?
It seems peculiar, I admit. But this treasure has more than a monetary... As Johanka said, we are... That's why...
When you...
The Virgin Mary chose Sasau as the place to reveal her message, didn't she? You don't have to go any further than the Rat. Both places carry the same weight for me. The important thing is, I know Bailiff Hashek or Father Fabian will handle the donation better than, say, the monastery.
Wouldn't you say Johanka's infirmary is worth?
Certainly, but its financial affairs are handled by the monastery.
They'd probably just spend it on more scaffolding. The Rat House or St. Martin's is a more deserving cause. Tell me again about the...
I can't...
I don't need to know the...
It was inevitable.
But...
Пиздох. Ебать. Вдоль по ручью там какому-то, блять, который впадает. Ой, бля. Ладно, дед. Посмотрим.
Yeah.
God grant you. Good luck, lad.
Yeah.
Sorry for now.
May the Lord watch you. Well?
Well, we sat...
Did you?
Look...
Oh.
took...
Uh-huh. And...
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. There's the quarry, and there's the marshland. Now, where's the stream?
What's that?
Jeez.
Hey!
Here's the stream. I've got to follow its course upstream, deeper into the woods. I reckon I can't be even halfway. That forest trail must be higher. Ah, looks like this is where Pavel went tumbling.
Ты, блядь, даешь, да. Что здесь такое? Самогон спрятал, блядь. Лесная тропа. А куда, блядь? В левую сторону выйти. Нет, вряд ли. Чё тут? Ничего, блядь. Залутал, блядь. Дубик.
Poaching, are we?
No, I'm on guard against Krumos here.
Каких, блядь? Место...
Oh, on the lookout for...
Aye, the whole countryside's full of them.
Oh, I can't say I've...
You haven't got a nose for 'em. Like a mouldy foot rubbed with...
Is there some abandoned...
Aye, at the end of the trail through the wood. I saw some mercenaries going there not long ago. That ain't my style. I'm more of a sneaky.
What?
There's a lot of...
I don't.
Ладно, хуй с тобой. Идем дальше. Походу там будем драться, блядь, сейчас. Какому-то Якубовичу, блядь, помогаю.
Well, you think you can stand in my path, Boulder? I won't give in that easy.
С камнем разговаривает Индра совсем, блядь, уже все, надо. Тронулся, блядь. Пизду так бежать. Лучше доеду, блядь. Опа, очки, стой. Что это у нас?
Dead and looted.
Ну, стрела мне не нужна, конечно. Давай, блядь. Продолжим. Там ничего я... Время все-таки что-то есть, блядь. Это не я его, надеюсь, нет, не я, походу.
Dead and looted.
Я уже это слышал, блядь. А вот это то место, да?
I'm here at last. I'll have to comb the whole place.
Поставим лошадь так, если что. Тоже Дэта лучит, анлучит, блядь. Что он держит? Шляпу или голову? Так, он сказал, в домах каких-то там должно быть. Ой, блядь, это половец, ебать. Так, второй половец. Блядь, ну что ж вы все сзади-то, блядь? Еще один, ёпта. О, нормально. Давай, блядь, братан. Сейчас бы попадать по нему, блядь. Давай, блядь, кали его, нахуй. Следующий. Следующий. Мне нравится. Отличное место, блядь. Еще следующий. Нет, что ли? Сюда мне. Шиша, блядь. Тебе надо. Жало сломанное, да. Еще сюда, жало сюда. Колечко, ладно. А это не его сокровище, в случае. Да, бля.
This isn't it.
Бля, сейчас бы еще застрять здесь. О. Ты я ж здесь, да, блять? Отсюда и зашел я. А, вон мой конь. Шишак. ничего нет. Сокровище, блядь. Где, блядь, мне искать? Ладно, ну кому, да, блядь.
Dead and looted.
Крапива, перчики, слива, блядь. Чё там, где это сокровище, нахуй? Ловите! Красавчики. Если это вот это сокровище, блядь. Где, блядь, сокровище? Куда этот Петр, блядь, спрятался? Сука. Да ещё твою мать. Сюда. Брошу здесь, блядь. Тебя, браток, я тебя брошу здесь. Что копать тут надо, блядь? Сука. О.
Well, now that's quite a pile. And the dagger is here. A real treasure trove.
Через лес, ебать. Шух, блядь. Да, блядь. Так, надо скакать к этому. Где Петр? Петруха. Дайте я, блядь. Ты кто, блядь? Витус. Как тут такой? Так, ну да ладно. Типа сверху, что ли, где-то здесь? Ты чё, блядь? Павел, точнее.
So I went looking for that.
And how did you get...
There really was money there, and quite a lot of it. And I found that dagger. When you were talking about donating the money for the common good...
As I said, you've no need to go any further than the Sassau Rathaus or St. Martin's Church. I believe Bailiff Hashek or Father Fabian will handle the donation better than that disorderly monastery. Farewell.
Так, либо... Или... Монастырь. Приходскому священнику, да? Приходской. Рифстарш. Что-то мне Рифстарш здесь не нравится. Я лучше, блядь, пойду священнику отдам их. Или кого, блядь? Подождите-ка. Сейчас вообще сниму здесь комнату, посплю, блядь.
Good God! Oh, we're
Here you go.
God be with you.
Так, еще тут. сумму, вот эту сумму. Сумма на успех. Это мне не надо, переместим. Вот это вот. И вот это.
Johanka is a truly remarkable woman. I'd like to know what shall become of her.
Чего любишь?
Yeah.
Муж ты приехал?
Good help.
Это когда он, блядь, приедет уже? Так, ладно. Мужа нет, мы сохранились. Сходить помыться, да и поехать, блядь.